How much? Let me just ask, how much in dollar figures have founders raised on your platform? Was it a billion plus?
Yeah, we just recently passed $1 billion. So yeah, in terms of when you say what I've achieved, that's yeah probably the headline. $1 billion dispersed. Um, we funded 2,500 companies. And another one I'm proud of is like we 400,000 people have made an investment on Wefunder. So um, a lot of those
Wow.
people had never made like an angel investment before.
Yeah.
And normally they would just be investing in public companies. And so
Yes.
this is their first investment in a private company. And we
Uh-huh.
think it's cool to invest in private companies. We think, if everything was like, McDonald's versus like an independent restaurant, it would be a little boring. So we like startups, we like diversity, creativity, innovation, both in the kind of tech startups space, but also in the Main Street business and or like consumer packaged goods or agriculture space. And so yeah, I think it's cool that we've created so many new angel investors as well. So those are probably some of the big achievements just in terms of like dollars raised and number of companies funded and number of investors. And yeah, then I just kind of think about the individual stories of some of the founders we've worked with as well. Um, and I really, yeah, I get very inspired by some of the stories. And then I also kind of stepping back, just thinking about WeFunder's mission as a public benefit corporation at like a higher level, the idea of like democratizing investing. In politics, we used to have monarchy and aristocracy, right? And the people with the have very kind of concentrated power, and then we moved to a democratic system where individual people can vote um, for the political system they want. But in startup investing, like we still have an aristocracy where you, until recently, have had to be accredited. You've had to be a millionaire or an institutional investor to invest in a private company. And so WeFunder is kind of like democracy applied to the economy, or at least to the kind of because you can invest in a public company, right? But this is democracy applied to private investing. And so I think that's kind of a cool, noble mission, both in the sense of enabling everyone to participate and invest in building the economy they want to, and investing in the companies they want to help bring into existence.